Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 36, You Upgraded by Rocket. Get ready, he's back. In the villa, Sha Ningmeng came to the girls in a flash. Then, he repeated the news that Bai Yi was coming back. I really advise you not to do this, Wang Bangzu said worriedly. They were actually thinking of playing tricks on Bai Yi. Damn it, how can I remind Bai Yi? No hee, it has to be like this, Sha Ningmeng said, and made a look directly at the other people. They directly started to control Wang Bangzu, the little traitor. Why do this? Wasn't it because he was taken advantage of by Bai Yi last time? It is clearly unacceptable to do something about it. Okay, let's go up first, I'll leave it to you here. It is good. Si Yudi and Lin Dairu looked at each other and agreed directly. This is so exciting. What about people? Bai Yi was a little confused. If you want to come back by yourself, tell yourself a surprise. Then the villa lights were turned off, and no one saw it. It doesn't mean that this surprise is to tell him that they are not actually here, right? Just when Bai Yi was about to roll his eyes to see if he was upstairs, a voice appeared, interrupting Bai Yi's thoughts. Don't look for them, they are all dead. Two people walked out of the magic barrier. A little lowly holding a thick book. One is a tall knight, about 1.8 meters tall, about the same as Bai Yi. The figure gives Bai Yi a colossus-like Hancock. Now you die too. Say it. Si Yudi and Lin Dairu looked at each other. Then go straight. The two were still in control. After all, they were just partners who wanted to bully Bai Yi. Wan. A trace of boredom flashed in Lin Dairu's eyes. Really, the combat ability of the pupil magician is indeed not high. When the dagger fell, she was about to keep her hand. Si Yudi behind him said quickly, this is fake. A knife fell subconsciously. Bai Yi's body turned into a crow and scattered. Then, Bai Yi's figure was also condensed by the crow and appeared in front of Lin Dairu, and asked slowly, so, when did you have the illusion that you won? Talking. Bai Yi's eyes turned into white eyes. He glanced at the entire villa. I saw a few people upstairs who were secretly watching the surveillance. A strange look flashed across Bai Yi's face. Turns out this was a surprise. It seems that these two people are the people who formed the team as Chu Zixi said before. Want to trick him, Tsukuyomi. Bai Yi's eyes turned into the shape of boomerangs. It's too late to beg for mercy now. On the cross. Lin Dairu looked at her bound self. A strange look suddenly flashed across his face. There were countless Bai Yi around who were looking at her with a samurai sword. Come and show me your tricks. Ah, this. Why does this knight seem a bit pervert? But I thought it was the Tsukuyomi world anyway. As long as this guy can't keep talking, he will stop. Thinking of this, Bai Yi directly picked up the samurai sword and stabbed Lin Dairu. In Tsukuyomi's world, space, time, and quality are all controlled by me. The next 3 days countdown begins. 3 days. Lin Dairu panted heavily, and said with a strange look in her eyes, come on. Quote. Real world. It was only a second for Lin Dairu and Bai Yi to come out of the Tsukuyomi space. And Lin Dairu appeared at the moment. The whole person fell straight down. This directly shocked Si Yudi. The two looked at each other. This man. This move is perfect. After Lin Dairu finished speaking, she glanced at Bai Yi strangely, and then fainted. What's the situation? The people upstairs who were watching also knew that it was not the time to watch the play. He got down quickly and said, Bai Yi, the two of them are my friends, not enemies. I was just joking with you before. What happened to her? You won't kill her, will you? Sha Ningmeng stepped forward and sighed, and found that she was still breathing, and she couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. No, it's just illusion art, it's enough for someone to treat it. Bai Yi shrugged. This pervert knight, who was stabbed by himself with a knife, didn't say a single begging for mercy. Even abruptly persisted for 3 days. The first time Tsukuyomi used it on my own. So what? Sorry, I just wanted to. It's okay, I have nothing to lose anyway. The one with the loss is this pervert knight. I also tried own Tsukuyomi by the way. It feels pretty good. Late autumn, please. Aha. Sha Wancho nodded, and then directly treated Lin Dairu. Then, wait until Lin Dairu wakes up. Chu Zixi also introduced them to each other. You mean, she's your cousin? Bai Yi pointed at Si Yudi with a strange look on his face. The two are Oni-san and Loli. It's hard to imagine that this loli is actually bigger. Although I don't want to admit it, it's true. Nodding, Chu Zixi also sighed helplessly. Well, give me that trick again later. Quote. Poisonous. Bai Yi opened dead fish eyes, a little helpless. This woman is addicted to eating Tsukuyomi. Don't worry about her, this woman has that attribute. Sha Ningmeng whispered in Bai Yi's ear. Okay, everyone is familiar with it, and we're almost done resting today. Let's go to the secret realm tomorrow, shall we? Yes, but we won't upgrade with you for too long. Ah, didn't we say we should form a team together? Chu Zixi was a little puzzled. It was said before that we wanted to form a team together. Said suddenly, that's right, after we've upgraded to 10 ninth levels, there is a hidden secret realm that requires 10 ninth levels to enter. This is from the treasure map we got earlier. We are now 10 8th level, and 10 ninth level is almost there. As long as we upgrade to 10 ninth level, we will not break through first. When the time comes, you can upgrade to 10 ninth levels together, and we can go directly in. Quote. Cud explained. They previously had a secret realm that required a 10 ninth level limit. Therefore, it cannot be promoted too fast. If that's the case, then I won't upgrade with you for too long, because I'm also 8th level. Having said that, Bai Yi felt that he also had to remind them. I am 10 8th level myself. FK, are you going to break through today? I thought you. Sha Ningmeng stared at Bai Yi with wide eyes. That said, I almost missed the point. But it was enough to shock her. Bai Yi is actually going to break through. And you upgrade so fast. Yesterday was 10 4th level, today you are 10 8th level, are you riding a rocket? Chapter 37. Think of me for what? Bai Yi glanced at Sha Ningmeng. Then, he turned his eyes around them. Except for Cud and Lin Dairu who just came over. All four of them looked strange. It looked like he was thinking of something strange before. Hey, we didn't think about anything. Sha Ningmeng looked at each other. Looking at it now, they seemed to have misunderstood Bai Yi before. I thought Bai Yi had seen them before. There should be a lot of fire. Then with a little money, I will definitely go to Lan Kwai Fong for a walk. Result, he actually went to break through. This is even more damn it. These four people must have thought of something bad. Seeing them like this, Bai Yi didn't know where in his heart. What are they thinking? But Bai Yi didn't want to get tangled either. Okay, now everyone is teammates, let's have a meal here, and then go to level up tomorrow. Chu Zixi looked at Bai Yi's suspicious gaze. He quickly changed the subject. Now, she doesn't want to be seen by Bai Yi. Especially now. Their previous embarrassment has not disappeared. Then since it is to form a team, certainly can't go on like this forever. It is good. No one objected. Have a meal together. Then rest. Then, the next day, the 7-member team of Bai Yi and others also formed a team and began to upgrade. The fit is rusty from the start. To the strength of both sides. It is also becoming more and more tacit. Everyone also has an understanding of their respective occupations. As a knight, Lin Dairu was transferred to a paladin, with high defense and recovery capabilities. Usually also acts as the front row. And Cud was transferred to Forbidden Magic Mage. The spell is powerful, but only a burst of holy flame. Because the Forbidden Magician himself cannot practice ordinary magic. As for forbidden spells, she doesn't have many skill books. Plus the consumption of forbidden spells is really big. She puts out so many big moves a day. Speaking of which, how did they upgrade? Cud, Lin Dairu and Bai Yi have reached the 10th 9th level. The other four were almost 10 7th level because they were upgraded to the 10th 6th level. I don't know, it's been 3 days, haven't you 10 9th level yet? Lin Dairu shook her head, then set her eyes on Bai Yi and asked, speaking of which, why do you have so many strange skills as a pupil? This is what she is most curious about. At the beginning, I thought Bai Yi was purely a support. Result, later, after seeing Bai Yi's various strange skills, she felt that her cognition of the pupil magician was about to be overturned. People's physiques can't be generalized, and the same goes for pupils. Quote. How do you feel that this product is pretending? Every time, although Bai Yi's speech seems normal, this pretending style will be revealed without any trace. Speaking of which, what is the only hidden secret realm you're talking about? Bai Yi asked curiously. Before, They just broke out a lot in the only hidden secret realm. In addition to the difficulty, these secret realms have many treasures. I'm not very clear either, the secret realm's words have to go over there to find out. But in the past, it will also cause visions to be noticed by others. So we didn't go there for the time being, thinking of forming a team to go there. Quote. Cud said slowly, after they got this treasure map. Actually it didn't. After all, once someone noticed, and he didn't form a good team, this was the biggest waste. Right. Bai Yi nodded and said. Speak up. This looks like it does. After all, they had caused a vision before. Bai Yi, are you interested in participating in a competition later? Contest. A trace of curiosity flashed in Bai Yi's eyes. Well, it's national in nature. Crazy, we are participating in this at this time. Lin Dairu stared at Cud with wide eyes and said. She didn't expect it. Cud actually thought of letting them participate in this. What is it? Having said that, Bai Yi was curious. Hearing what he said, Lin Dairu said quickly, a very dangerous thing. In her opinion, this risk factor can be said to be very high. Actually, I thought about whether or not to participate. But after this cooperation, I feel that our team seems to be able to participate. Of course, I will ask Zixi and the others later, but at this time, I will tell you first and ask your opinion. I see Zixi and the others, they seem to care about your opinion. Quote. Look at the team situation these days. Cud also saw it. Speaking of which, Chu Zixi is the captain in name. But no matter what the decision is, it was Bai Yi's decision. It can be said that it really looks like this. Bai Yi is more like the captain. Okay, tell me first. Bai Yi asked curiously. So, he was also really curious. Is such that, after the integration of the world, the whole people entered the era of job change. Some of the original small cities were gradually occupied and destroyed by monsters. The world begins to upgrade. People started to have small cities clustered into one giant gathering circle. Just like RL City, there are a total of 26 in Divine Land. And in this one, every 4 years, there is a new competition. All levels are welcome to sign up. The participant starts the live broadcast, and within a certain period of time, there will be a calculator that counts the monsters killed to get points. There is an interval for every 10 levels, and only 20 levels are allowed to start at the same time. In the upper 50-level interval, as long as you reach the top 3, there will be rewards. The reward for the first place is beyond imagination. At the same time, a team is limited to 10 people, and no one can join even if they die in battle. The live broadcast is turned on throughout the whole process, and the monsters killed by the live broadcast will not be counted. This game is exciting. Every time a lot of people die, but also a lot of talented teams can be discovered. Quote. Cud explained slowly. In her opinion, in this competition, as long as you get the first place, you will have the resources and reputation. At the same time, it will also be noticed by the country, and maybe it will be able to participate in the competition between countries in the future. Last time, they lost in the land of China. As people in the land of China, who would not want them to lead their country to win. That's not bad. Live stream when killing monsters. Can be closed when not killing. It looks good, and there are tons of rewards. That is to say, there are 4 potential teams out of the 20th, 30th, and 40th levels. It's true that they have reached level 50, basically whether they have potential or not, they must have been able to see it long ago. Chapter 38. The premise is that there is one thing I want to make clear to you. That is to say, because it is a live broadcast, and the points are made public. Contestants will be sniped by other forces and other countries. Of course, this one has potential and ranks high. Later, you don't need to worry so much. But if you are later, there is basically nothing you can get, just a consolation prize. So, very dangerous, not only facing monsters, but also other people. Quote. Lin Dairu frowned, and then spoke to Bai Yi seriously. In this case, she had to talk to Bai Yi. I've seen too many before. I feel that if you don't stick to this point, it's impossible to get to the final first place. Bai Yi knew what she meant. He speculates that this is also the meaning of national selection. This choice is not only about strength and potential. It also comes with courage. I don't even have the courage to face it. How could it come to the end? That's right. So I think we'll play in the 20th grade later on. After that, each country will start live broadcast, which is the default game in the world. First of all, I want to say that the number of applicants in the 20th grade is the largest this year. The competition is also the fiercest. I heard that there are many rare occupation registrations with many forces. If we participate, then register in advance. Quote, CUD reminded. If you want to participate, you need to register in advance. Okay, I'm fine, I'll ask them later when they come back. Bai Yi's voice just fell. The door was pushed open. Then, Bai Yi was attacked by a brain pad wave. Little Bai Yi, we really worked so hard, we are finally 9th level. Sha Ningmeng hugged Bai Yi's head as soon as she came back. Then it started to ravage. Without Bai Yi, this upgrade is simply too difficult. Although Bai Yi is an auxiliary occupation. But when Bai Yi was there, it always felt like it was easier to kill monsters. No, let go of Bai Yi, don't you look like a girl. Wang Bangzu looked at Sha Ningmeng resentfully and said anxiously. She did not have the courage of Sha Ningmeng. Now Sha Ningmeng is doing this. She was also full of resentment. Hee, you can too, I think Bai Yi won't mind, right? Sha Ningmeng glanced at Wang Bangzu playfully, then leaned into Bai Yi's ear and said. She felt that Bai Yi should not mind. Cough, I really don't mind. Bai Yi's eyes were a little erratic. It feels really good. There is a kind of fake eunuch mixed in the harem. Team up with 6 beauties with different styles. Really don't have a taste in my heart. Humph, rogue. Wang Bangzu snorted coldly, her eyes wandering slightly. Words he likes. If not, try it yourself later. Thinking of this, Wang Bangzu lowered her head, looked at her subconsciously, and became a little discouraged. Damn it, Sha Ningmeng does whatever she wants with her world-class existence. Although I am better than Sha Wancho. However, compared to Sha Ningmeng, this is nothing compared to nothing. It must be that Sha Ningmeng absorbed all the nutrients of Sha Wancho when she was a child. Then this happened. Snort. Okay, don't make a fuss and go take a shower first. Chu Zixi coughed lightly. Just finished fighting. Dirty and smelly. Hee, let's take a shower first, Bai Yi will find you later. Saying that, Sha Ningmeng glanced at Wang Bangzu jokingly. This girl, it's just like that directly. In the end, it was still able to endure it. Then let's take a shower. Wang Bangzu blushed, glanced at Bai Yi, and went upstairs. Okay. Bai Yi glanced at the two with a strange expression. Take a shower and report to yourself. This, Yohu, it seems that these two have something. There was a hint of interest in Cud's eyes. If you look at it this way, the two seem to be related. This woman, Bai Yi felt strange in his heart. This weird atmosphere lasted until a few people came out of the shower. Everyone is here. There is one thing I want to tell you here, that is the Global Potential Transfer Player Competition. Do you want to participate? Cud said, then pointed at Bai Yi and said, he has already agreed. If you look at it this way, Bai Yi has already agreed. Look at them next. Ah, the minimum seems to be level 20, right? We are 9th level now. If you sign up, it seems to be possible. The 10-man squad is the most. Do you want to recruit 3 more? I don't think it's necessary. You can sign up. The 7 of us should be enough. If there are others, don't worry. Internal harmony is the most important thing. Now, they are also very tacit understanding, so although there are 3 less of them, it doesn't matter. At this time, there is no merit in temporarily pulling teammates. Well, since Bai Yi agreed, we agreed too. Can. The crowd discussed it. Then he immediately agreed. After all, Bai Yi agreed, so what reason do they have to refuse? Sure enough, I'm right, this is your harem group. Not at all. Cud said these words. Chu Zixi and the others quickly retorted. Damn it, promise is the harem group. Cough, don't joke around, I'm a serious person. Bai Yi coughed lightly, looking at the disbelieving eyes around him. Bai Yi scratched his cheek, feeling a little helpless in his heart. Is this scene? Don't you pretend to be very good. Let's rest, let's go to sign up tomorrow, and then go to hide the secret realm. How? It is good. Decide. The next morning, they packed their things and went to the registration place to sign up. Yo, isn't this a pupil magician? You are still forming a team with them, and now you have to sign up for the Global Potential Transfer Player Competition. I advise you to dismiss this idea as soon as possible. Otherwise, these beauties will die with you. Quote, Bai Yi and the others just came and bumped into Jianhu head on. It seems that he also came here to sign up. After seeing Bai Yi, he was also upset. Special, not only 4 beauties, but now there are 2 more, 1 lowly and 1 tall knight. The peach blossom luck of this product is so prosperous. Chapter 39. Is it ready? Bai Yi looked at Jianhu with a smile. This guy, but really like a follower. Can't shake it off. Now watch Jianhu sign up for this competition. He saw the time to act. This time, let him die in this game. Of course, if he seeks death in advance, Bai Yi doesn't mind killing Jianhu in advance. Facing Bai Yi's ridicule, Jianhu's face immediately turned ugly. This is for Jianhu. That's a scar you never want to mention. HMPH, be careful, but don't die in this game and implicate a few beauties. Jianhu's face was not good, and then he turned around and left. At the same time, he also had an idea in his heart. This time, he will wait until the game starts. You shouldn't see it anymore. Quote. You are so special. Jianhu's face became even worse. What does it mean to be invisible? You said that you died earlier than him, right? You have a grudge. Si Yudi asked curiously. She had seen Jianhu before, and she was complimenting herself before. This made her not very happy. Well, an arm was cut off by Bai Yi before, and now I still miss Bai Yi. Quote. She speaks as if she is a beautiful woman. Is that so? Did that kill him? A flash of understanding flashed in Si Yudi's eyes. Then he looked at Bai Yi with a smile and asked. Zai, kill him when there is a chance. Bai Yi nodded and smiled back. Several people watched, and their hearts were also strange. Why are these two so black-hearted? Yes, be careful of the forces behind him, I expect you to kill him. Si Yudi stopped talking after speaking. Instead, bring everyone to the registration location. Please fill in your name and team name, and then register the level range. After that, you need to come here to verify the level, remember not to exceed the level. Quote. The staff explained to several people. Exceeding the level range is considered to be a forfeiture of the game. You are only 7. Complete the form. The staff looked at Bai Yi and the others in surprise, and then continued. You have to decide, the number of people can't be added later. Beauty, let's form a team together. That's right, let's form a team, I'm a hidden profession. I'm an auxiliary profession, what does Dai Dolly say? Around, the people who were squatting, seeing this situation, said quickly. That's good. 6 beautiful women and 1 man. This team, how good it is to join in to pick up girls. Don't think about it, it's just the 7 of us. Chu Zixi nodded. I didn't listen to what other people had to say. By the way, there is one thing I need to tell you, you signed up for the 20th level. Then, before you start, you can even be 29th level, and then you can upgrade to 30 level. However, before you start, you must not reach level 30, you know. Quote. Before the game, you must stay between the 20th and 30. After starting, you can directly upgrade to level 30 or above. It doesn't matter that much in the rules. It is good. Bai Yi nodded, and was also surprised in his heart. If you look at it this way, it is estimated that many people will be stuck at this level. But it doesn't matter. After that, he also thinks that there is not much difference. Okay, then I'll register you, Bai Yi's harem group, right? Yes, Sha Ningmeng said with a smile. She took the name. The others, except Wang Bangzu and Bai Yi, did not agree. But before that, they all owed Sha Ningmeng a favor. No way, Sha Ningmeng said that it was worth the favor. This can only be promised. After that, in addition to a main live broadcast room, they will also register a live broadcast room name, which is the name of their team. Register your team name. Bai Yi feels that the eyes of the people around him have changed. FK, such an arrogant name. What's the matter? You can do whatever you want if you look handsome. God, the earth, I would like to give me one, but there are actually 6 of them. Arrogant, just don't be too arrogant. Bai Yi, look at you, look so cool, the name of this live broadcast room is our team name. That being said, I feel that I will definitely become a public enemy of the whole people at some point. I'm afraid not everyone wants to kill me. Bai Yi touched the bridge of his nose and continued. In his opinion, this is very cool though. But in the end, it will definitely be envied by other people. Hate. Besides, this is not their own harem group. If only it were. Forget it, don't think about it so much, now I'll upgrade first. There is still a first level to open a new pupil technique. Quote. Bai Yi is looking forward to it now. What the hell is the pupil technique that the 20th level opened for him? After all, Bayan and Mangekyo have already opened. Next, Rinnegan, Emperor Kiki, Tensegan, Eye of Death, Duo Eye, etc., and even Bai Yi, the real Eye of the Evil King, saw it. Go ahead and upgrade. Ro. Cud nodded, then took out the Secret Realm treasure map. According to the location marked above, this is out of town. This treasure map is outside the city, it seems very dangerous. And it's still in the magical beasts forest. We won't be able to fight in the future. If we level up, we won't be able to enter in the forest of magical beasts and avoid all monsters. Because if you kill monsters, you will have experience points here. Once out of control, just break through. It's funny, the copy can't get in directly. Don't worry, I can take you there. How to bring it? A trace of doubt flashed in Chu Zixi and the other's eyes. What Bai Yi said, it's very simple, close your eyes and the time has come to witness the miracle. Say it. The space was distorted. Chu Zixi and others were instantly absorbed in the forest of magical beasts. Chu Zixi and the others were looking at Bai Yi with a strange look. Are you a pupil magician or a space mage? How can you still use space magic? What the hell? Are you a fake pupil? And space capability? What about auxiliary careers? Chapter 40. This teleportation ability, isn't it normal for my auxiliary profession? No, what pupil magician is the same as you? Damn it. If you look at it this way, it feels like it's really not wrong. Because you are born with nothing, so there are infinite possibilities. Forcing the king. This stuff is definitely the king. Listening to Bai Yi's words with an air of coercion. You, forget it, no matter what your abilities are, we won't be surprised. Although Chu Zixi said so. But, she felt that Bai Yi's abilities should be about the same. Surely it won't be so outrageous again in the future. That's right, it's normal for me to have multiple life-saving abilities. And let's not dwell on this. Hurry up and open the secret realm. Quote. A secret realm that limits the level. Bai Yi was really curious as to what was inside. Lost City, the only hidden secret realm. Restriction level. LV19. Recommended number of people, 8 people. Introduction. In the world, there is not only magic, but also technology. The Lost City is a place where goblins and dwarves once lived. It seems that because of some things, they all disappeared in the end, leaving behind this lost ancient city of technology. Now, this place seems to be occupied by some terrifying existence. Caution, don't get lost in it. Remember, close black lens bracket. This introduction sounds a little intimidating. Lost City and technology. Sure enough, what people gain, what will they lose? Bai Yi glanced at Sha Ningmeng, then shook his head, secretly thinking in his heart, this thing really was exchanged for IQ. Looking at it, it's quite right to be ignorant. Little Bai Yi, what do you mean? So, there are all transfer gunmen here. How can you say that there is no technology? Quote. Makes sense. For a while, Sha Ningmeng had no way to refute Bai Yi. Come in quickly, you'll have to worry about others later. Secret realm has been opened. The golden light shot straight into the sky. Everyone around me probably noticed. If you don't go in, you'll be in trouble later. Okay, let's go in. Everyone just stepped in. The back-foot man came. Looking at the closed secret realm. It was very frustrating at the moment. What's so special? Here's another unique secret realm. If I remember correctly, it seems that the magical beasts forest has also had one recently. These guys are so lucky. Among the secret realm. Dilapidated town. Although it is no longer as prosperous as it once was. Around, I didn't see anything else. This city is hard to imagine. It looks no different from our modern technology city. Sha Ningmeng sighed. If you really look at it that way. Not at all like the technology a wizarding world should have. If you look at it this way, goblins and dwarves should be regarded as researchers in this world. No emotion. Bai Yi, please investigate to see if there are any enemies around here. Chu Zixi said, then looked at Bai Yi and asked. They came here to brush secret realm. Not here to sigh. Where is this going? Well. Kindness. Bai Yi rolled his eyes. Then looked around. Something's wrong, there seems to be a shielding facility here. Bai Yi looked strange. It seems to be blocked by a barrier. The technology of this otherworld is so powerful. Open black lens bracket ding. The host can choose to increase the white eye level to improve his observation, or open tensegan. Close black lens bracket. Quote. Special. Co-authoring means that you have to use your eyes more often. However, since there was Sharingan, Bai Yi has seldom rolled his eyes. Ah, Bai Yi, can't you detect it? Even Bai Yi's detective ability couldn't see what was inside. It can't be said that, it's just that the technology in these seems to be still working, and it seems that there should be people or energy maintaining it. But if you look at it, you can still see it, but the distance will not be as far as before. There are no monsters around us. Quote, look, you can still see it. But it's not that far. Around them, no monsters were seen. At the same time, the technology here seems to be working all the time. Don't look at the city has been run down. However, there seems to be some energy running it here. That can only be taken one step at a time, but it should be very big here. A whole city. Bai Yi couldn't see through the whole picture even if he opened his eyes. Look over there. Since it is not comprehensive, it must only be seen while walking. Well, everyone pay attention to safety. Chu Zixi nodded and said slowly. At present, there is no way to see too far, but the surrounding can still be seen. Since this is the case, it won't be the same as being blind. However, it seems that they really need to be careful. Strange. How strange. Everyone looked at Bai Yi with some doubts. They also couldn't understand what happened to Bai Yi. I felt like there was a pair of eyes watching us. Bai Yi looked up at the sky. Doubt flashed in his eyes. It always felt like they were being watched from the moment they came in. It's really unpleasant. The more it is like this, the more Bai Yi feels that there seems to be some big secret hidden in it. Forget it, don't think so much, let's move on. There must be a way to the front of the mountain. This strange feeling, although Bai Yi didn't know what was going on. But he is also very clear. Just get through this copy. Isn't this a very simple thing? Well, come on, don't be paranoid, I told you to watch less color movies, now you're crazy. What are you doing? Is it sick to eat or not? Speechless. Bai Yi felt that Sha Ningmeng had this in mind. Can there be something else? Looks like I found something. In Bai Yi's eyes, the limit distance seems to be seeing something approaching them. Please like and subscribe.